I was laying in bed and I was looking at this video and I said, damn, I forgot this calculator was on here. And I said, let me see something. So I said, well, let me go to see how many days is 6 weeks. So 6 weeks is 42 days. So what I did, I put, that's how long it is until he launches the Animal Farm stuff. And that's when I think the price is going to explode. So I said, okay, I got 42 days to move 136 drip to, so I said I put in 42 days. The only thing I did was put in how much drip I have right now and the 42 days. So then I came down and looked at this part and go down to the end, which is 42 days. So 42 days, by the time by the time the Animal Farm open, I have 202 drip, at least, give or take. And I would have, and that would be like 17.25 a day. And I was like, okay, 17.25 a day. So let's punch over the calculator. 17.25. And that would be, I find the X in the dark. For 7 days, that would be 120 a week. Let's hit times 4. That would be 483 a month. So that's not too bad. And when it's time for the launch, so we getting somewhere. That ain't bad at all. So let's go back to the calculator. Okay, let's see what the rest of the year, how many days in the rest of the year. Let's see, we got September, 4 weeks, October, 4 weeks, that's 8, November, 4 weeks, that's 16, and is that 16? What did I say? Wait a minute. 4, that's 12. I mean, then 16 for November and December. Wait a minute, I'm at the calendar wrong. Okay, September, October, November, December. That's 4 months. So that would be that'd be 4 weeks times 4 makes 16. Okay, so it's like 16 weeks. Yeah, that's about 16 weeks. Let me check on my look. Can I count? Let me put it in 16 weeks. 16 weeks is 112 days. Rest of the year is 112 days left. It got to be more than that because I said September. Let me see something. What I say, September, 4 weeks. October, another 4 weeks. That's 8. November, another 4 weeks. That's 12. And December, another 4 weeks. That's 16. Well, I guess I'm right. 16 weeks. Only 112 days. Let's count this week because we got one more week in this month. So let's go 17 weeks. Okay. That's 119 days left in the year. That's all left in the year? I can't believe that's all left in the year. Okay. This year done flew by. Okay. Anyway, so we got 119 in the whole year. So let's go back to the calculator. And let's put in 119 days. Because, I plan on compound for the rest of the year. So there it is. Now we trying to get our bag up here. All right. So let's go 119 days. So let's say this in a year. I will have 418 drip worth 3,600 at the price it is right now. And I'll be getting 4 drip a day by the end of the year. 4 drip a day. Okay. So that's like $35 a day. Whew. Let me see what $35 a day look like on the calculator. Let's clear this and say 35 times 7 equals 245 a week times 4. That would be like 980 a month. But then it could be more than that. It depends on what the price of drip is. See what I'm saying? The price of drip go up like it's expected to go up. This is going to be insane. Okay. So let's go back to the calculator. See, this price, what I was calculating was at $8.61. The price of drip is going to go up. It ain't going to stay at no damn $8. Let's just say for sake, it went to $20. Okay, let's just put $20 in there. Okay, let's see what it says now for the end of the month. See, if we go to $20, that's $418 at the end of the month. And then you still get 4 drip a day, but it's worth $83 a day. And now let me put $83 in the calculator. See, y'all don't understand this compounding and stuff. Look at this. 83 times 4. Look at this. I don't even want to do 4. 83 times 7, 83 times 7. 7 days in a week. $581 a week. Times 4. That's $23.24 a month. That's only at $20. I seen drip at $190. So you tell me. Okay. So case drip went to let's say when everything gets on and all the hype and all the more money going into drip and stuff. What if drip went to $50? Let's just say that for a scenario. If drip was $50 by the 119th day, which is the end of the year, I would be having 4 drip a day still. But look, 2 drip would be worth $207 a day to me. $207 a day. Let's see. 207 times 7. That would be $1,449 a week times 4 would be $5,796 a week. So now you can imagine how much money Stunner Breezy and them was making when drip went to $190. It was just for a month. But that month, they made so much money. It's ridiculous. They didn't even care if it was a month. It was just too much money. So let's look at it again. And let's pop the price up to what Stunner and them was making. By January, Stunner been in for like, shoot. He was in, because he got in the pre-sale, so he was in from like April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. He was in 9 months before it actually went up to $190. So he compounded the whole 9 months. So he had a lot of drip. Matter of fact, when it was up, he had $70,000 worth of drip on one account. He was getting every day. And then he had $30,000 on the second account. So he was getting $100,000 a day. And at 1% of $100,000 is what? Well, wait a minute. He was getting, no, they say he was getting $100,000 a day. I don't know, whatever. It's still a lot of money. Don't let me tell the story. Go listen to Stunner's video. He'll tell. But anyway, if this went up to what drip was over $100 for a long time. So what if this went back to one? I bought drip at 160. I bought two at 160. What if it went back to 160? Woo, Lord. And it went back to 160. I probably had more drip than this. If it went back to 160, I would have, let me say, I probably have over 200 drip by then. I let's say I have 200 drip and it went back to 160, and I did it to the end of the year. Look how much me that would be. 616. Look, getting 6 drip a day. That'd be $976 a day. That's crazy. I didn't use the calculator on that because that's scary. It would. So this is the kind of money Stunning them was getting for that whole month, and actually drip went to like $197, I think. Well, I'm just gonna put 190. It did. It went up that high, and he could have had like already had, because he was already in it for a while. So when it went up in January, if he maxed out by April, and max out was at 27K, then he could had at least in January, that was 4 months before, he could have had at least 10K drip or something. So let's just put 10,000. If he had 10,000 drip at the time that drip went to a 190, let's just put 30 days on here. He would have been getting like 20 drip would be 24,000 a day. He was killing. That's why he made millions off of drip. That's why he say drip made him more money than Hex. He got rich off of Hex, but drip made him more money. That's why he say it. Because drip did go up to 190, and he was already in for 9 months when drip went up to 190. So, and plus he had 2 accounts on. So one account was pushing out 70,000, the other account pushing out 30. That was $100,000 a day. So he was making killing. He made killing off of drip, and he's still in drip, and he's still opening new accounts. I was on a video today. The guy had 20 accounts. So drip ain't playing. These whales ain't dumping on drip. I was just watching a video about Piston, and they talk about they put the anti-whale thing, but it's affecting everybody. When if they call it claiming too much, they charge you 75% if you claim too much. But when they put it on, a lot of people was less claiming fees for compounding. So now they gonna count that against you. And if you try to take money out, you take $10 out, they want to take 75% of it. Because I was like, but that's why I won't compound it. I just chalk that off as a lost money, because I'm not gonna compound it, and then I only get taken 75% off. So how long I supposed to be compounded before it goes down? But then when it goes down, it can go to 50%, 25%. Hell no, I ain't paying that kind of tax for no little bit of money. I ain't no whale. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm done with Piston. I ain't even messing with that one no more. I'm done with HNW. That ain't doing nothing. I ain't in with that. They don't even have people talking about them 2 things on YouTube. The main thing everybody talk about on YouTube is what? Drip. Because Drip been paying for a year and a half. The other ones ain't even been up a year and a half, and they ain't paying now. So drip been paying a year and a half, and your best bet is to be in drip. That's your best bet. But I like this little thing where I can see, I like this little calculator. This is on the drip film formulate. The one I look at my garden on, it's a calculator on here. But, let me see how many plants I got anyway. Oh, 221. I compounded once at 1,000 something. No, I compounded 1,000 something, and I compounded at 400 something. And I compounded again, so now I'm down at 48 seconds. We getting them seconds down. We rolling. By the time I wake up in the morning, I have another 1,000. Just probably around 10 o'clock or something. I probably have another 1,000. Then I compound. But we moving that little time down. That's what I'm trying to do. So I calculated I have 100,000 of these by 22 days. So that would be like 2 more weeks, just about, give or take. I would have 100,000 plants without, I'm just compounding. I'm not putting money in. I'm just compounding my way to 100,000. Because I'm getting like 1,766 plants a day. That's a lot of plants. So I'm just going to just compound my way to victory to 100,000 in 20 days. As far as my drip go, I'm just I'm letting this accumulate right now because drip is staying at around the same price. So if it stays around the same price, I just let it accumulate. Because it's not really, it's at the same price right now. So I'm just letting it accumulate. So I wake up in the morning, I have 5 drip over here, to move over. But right now, just letting it accumulate a little bit because really, I still be like $11 if I moved it over there. So really, don't make no sense. It'd be $11 over here every day. So I just I let it accumulate for a little while before I hydrate it. Because it's still gonna be in the same $11. It ain't like I'm going to $12 or something. I'm waiting for the price to move. When the price start moving, then I'll be like, poof, let me put that over there. Because the price is moving up. So that's what I'm waiting for. So I might just let it accumulate till Forex announces the Animal Farm opening next Tuesday. And I see what the price is going to do. Or I might leave it till October, first week of October. I might not even compound at all. If the price don't move a lot, it stays in the same area, I'm just going to let it accumulate this year. But I'm going to hydrate it all. I'm not going to claim none of it. Like this is like $41 worth of drip right there. But I'm not going to claim any of it because I don't. I'm compounding only, so I'm not a claimer because it ain't time for me to claim. It'd be time for me to claim when I see enough money coming in daily every day where I can claim like 2 days and compound 5 days, something like that. But right now, I just need to compound for the rest of this year in January, February, March of next year. So I'm trying to just compound because I want to get the 1K deposit. And I do. And I know it's always going to take me 202 days if I don't put money in to help myself get there. It's going to take me 202 days to get there. And I figured 202 days is, let's see, how many weeks? See if we can do a reverse psychiatry over here. 202 days is 28 weeks. It would take me to, that's like birthing a baby almost. When you have a baby at 35 weeks. So basically, I'm birthing this goddamn drip. See, y'all, I'm birthing drip. Okay, this is what I'm doing. So, if I'm going to compound these 202 days straight, shoot, because I want to get to 1K. Thank you very much. That's where I want to be. So, and then as far as the garden goes, I want this. My goal right now is get to 100,000. Once I and get these seconds down to like 1 second or something. But that's my goal right now. I don't care about the price. I don't care if the price going down, up, whatever. I don't even look at the price. The only thing I care about is getting this to 100,000 and its time down. So basically, I compound for the time. Every second counts when I get a second off when I compound. So we at 48 seconds right now. So we got 48 more times to compound to get down. You know what I'm saying? So I figured in about, well, it's 22 days, I should be at 100,000. But take the seconds down might take me double that time, like 44 days, another month. And that's good because guess what? He's not launching the animal farm to the first week of October, which gives me like 6 more weeks to compound and buy low. So I'm happy about that. So I don't know the rest of the people that have money in the farms, they probably ain't happy about it, but I'm happy about it because they can't wait till the farm open. Because one guy said in the video, we was making buku money in the farm. So they can't wait till the farm open because see, those whales have money, so they put a lot of money in it. The more money you put in when the farms first open, the percentage is high. You're going to get a lot of return, right? It's a pool. More people in the pool, the percentage goes down. But the first ones in, they get that high percentage first. You know what I'm saying? So them whales, they jump in with a lot of money because I know Stunner Breezy put in like 200,000 or more into the farms and the pools. So he ain't complaining about the delay. And then y'all shouldn't complain because I know he dumped a lot of money in there. So basically, that's just another thing to make you money. That's all in this ecosystem called drip. Just another thing to make you money. But if you new to drip, I recommend you get the drip, the 1% a day, and you get the garden, the drip garden on Animal Farm. I recommend that. Those are my two recommendations. If you just starting out, don't worry about the pigs and the dogs and the piggy bank. Don't worry about all that stuff. You need to get the drip as your foundation, number one. Drip garden is your foundation, number two. To accumulate money, then you have money to pull to go into the piggy bank and the pig pen and stuff like that. So, and the pools and the farms, you want to get money, you want drip to make you money. So I would concentrate on just getting my drip up, getting some money in drip, and get some money in the plant. Plants is giving you like, you keep compounding, you getting like, I get like 3.3% a day. It's up to 3%, but it's always over. So, and one time it's 3.5. So it's always over. So let's say up to 3%. So keep compounding, and then drip give you 1%. So altogether you're getting like 4% a day between the two. Just keep compounding. That's the key to the whole thing. Even I haven't even put money in here since I put money in here. $300 in here when I first started, and that's when drip was. This is when the plans was $6.80. So I got less plants for $300. Okay, now the plants are less than a penny. I can get more plants for $300, but that's the way it is. So, and then as far as drip go, like I said, drip went all the way to $190. So if y'all don't take advantage of these low prices at $8.62 before it go boom again, because the chart tells all. It's going to go. And plus, I watched the video today. It was very interesting, and I liked what he said because maybe that get through to people. They need to get drip because he said he started drip a year ago, And when he started, he came in at $30. Okay. I started watching drip videos when it was $20, but I didn't get in. That was dumb of me. Okay, so I didn't get into it with like $70, but he had got in at 30. So when he came in drip was let me see if I can get a daily chart here so you can actually see what's happening. The chart. Okay, so when he came in, the chart was over here, and he was $30 when he came in. And then all of a sudden, it just broke out and went up, and it went up, and it went up, and it went all the way up to here, which is this chart is, I think the DEX for our DEX went up to $180, $190. This is Pancake Swap. Pancake Swap was behind the times, so, but we went up to like 190. But anyway, that's how much drip head went up, right? And so we back in the same area, right? See, straight across, same damn area, ready for this second boom, and it's going to happen because first of all these YouTubers were not in drip. They just got in drip January, February, March, like that. So they wasn't even in drip when it went up for the first time. Or they got in because they seen it going up and they got in. Okay? So they just got in. They haven't been at the bottom of a run up. Right now, right here is the bottom of a run up. So this is what they call the accumulation phase. This is when you're supposed to be accumulating. I'm going to put an A, your drip. This right here was the accumulation phase right here. That was the other accumulation phase. Right now we in accumulation phase again before it goes. Y'all better get in there because that's how these people made all that money. They was in the accumulation phase while y'all was sleeping, while I was sleeping. And then when it went up, they already had a whole lot of drip because they bought it down in here when it was a low price, like $3, $4 and stuff. So right now, we at $4, $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10. You know, we keep going back and forth. But this is the accumulation phase. Accumulation phase. So when you want to buy the drip, you don't want to buy it up here when it goes up. You don't want to buy it at $100. You don't want to buy it at $150 like I did. I bought some at $160. I bought some up here because I was late getting in, and I was like, damn, I only got 2 drip at $79. I got that about right in here. And then I bought some more up in here. But there wasn't no more time left before it came back down. So basically, so you don't want to do that because I didn't buy it in the accumulation phase. And this is when I should have bought it when I first seen it, when it was $20 or $18 or $17, something like that. When I first seen it, that's when I should have bought it. This is the accumulation phase for this next run up. So come first week of October, when he opens up the farms and the pools, that's when it's going to start running up. It's going to start running up in October. It's going to start running up. So if you don't take this next 6 weeks and accumulate some drip, then hey, it'd be like the guy in the video. He said he took his 401k, some of it anyway, 1,500 of it, and bought drip with it. And he's making more money a day than his 401k ever gave him off of his drip. And that was a year ago. Okay. So there you go. He hasn't maxed out his account. I think the only people that's really maxed maxing out their accounts is the people that were whales when they got in drip. They already had money and they could buy a lot of drip.